You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Okay, there's enough of that. Merry Christmas, everyone! So today's look is obviously the Grinch, and seeing how he loves to steal Christmas, posting on Christmas Eve seemed very suiting to me. So I'm going to show you how to get this look. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content, I would love it if you would subscribe, and let's get started. Alright, let's get rid of this hat for a minute and let's paint our face, neck, and upper chest a bright green. I'm aiming more for that lime green from the original cartoon versus the darker tones of the new Grinch film. Well, it's not new anymore, but you know what I mean. And then I'm going to do a light contour just to kind of, shape the face a little bit right now. You're not going to go too crazy. And I'm going to use a dark green near the back of my face and then more of a yellowy green near the front. Then we're going to make all those awesome exaggerated facial features. So just take your time with a dark green body paint and kind of map out everything, and then we'll start shading. So with the upper lip, you can make it either your full lip or make it more narrow. It really kind of depends where you place his nose. Some people will place his nose further up on your real nose to give it more of a Who look. I'm doing it on the very end of my nose, so I'm making my lip a lot thinner so I can kind of fake and trick the eye into thinking I have that Who-like structure. Once you got that down, go ahead and start filling in all your wrinkles by shading them with a darker green and then going over the edges with more of a gray or black to really give them a lot of punch. And you may have noticed that the green over my lip is a lot brighter than the rest of my face. I did that on purpose since you want to kind of have that brighter, since it will be pushed forward if you have the prosthetics on. So we're going to kind of fake this a little bit later. So you're just going to want to keep going around your face and adding those exaggerated wrinkles everywhere. Honestly, you can't really go wrong. Just think about how his face contorts around to figure out where the best wrinkles would be. You don't want to just add a bunch of lines. You want to still follow some anatomy. Now you can just remove the paint from your lower lip, but I decided to add a bright pink to give it a little more pop, and then threw on a little bit of gloss to make it a little shinier. Then take a nice little detail brush and add your little whisker holes. Are they whiskers? Actually, I don't know what those are. Well, anyways, add them. And then you're going to start making your eyebrows super fluffy. You're going to be going in with a bunch of different body paints, and I keep addressing these off and on throughout the body paint, so just tweak them until you're happy with them. You're going to be utilizing a dark green, sometimes black, and then you're going to be throwing in a light green and sometimes white to make those look really fluffy. So like the sideburns you're seeing here, it's the same concept. Start with a darker green and then add that light green to the top and sometimes white to give it some texture and depth. And as always, if there is a shadow, there will be a natural highlight. So take a white body paint or really light green and kind of go over your wrinkles and add a white highlight and tap them down if they're too bright. And as per usual, I decided to add some more wrinkles at the last second because I felt like the eyes didn't have enough. Go ahead and add some crow's feet if you'd like. And let's put on that Santa suit. You're just going to want to mix up a bunch of red body paint and just paint on your entire suit. And the suit doesn't need to be perfectly opaque. I'm using it as more of a patchy texture. That way it can mimic a bit more of the velvety texture that the Santa suit usually is. So it's really up to you what you want to do. And then you're going to throw on your white collar, and then this is going to be a little bit labor intensive, but you're going to go around and make it all fluffy. You may have to go over some areas a few times since the body paint's going to run together a little bit, but how it does that actually adds to some of the character and makes it a little more realistic. Once you got that down, you're going to go over with a light gray and a little bit later a black around the edges to really make that collar pop, and you're going to do the same thing on your neck. Now for the finishing touches, put on some eyeliner to hide your fake lashes a little bit better. You're going to throw on some mascara, put a little bit of shadow under your lower lash line, and pop in your contacts if you have or want them. And you're done. You are the Grinch. You can steal Christmas. You can eat the rare who roast beast. Whatever you want to do. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you have a happy and safe holiday season, and I hope to see you back here soon.